No, mate, you're right.
Yeah, good, thank you.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Excellent. What are you up to at the moment?
I'm filming
What are you filming?
the back gate,
Why are you filming the back gate?
so I just have an interest.
You have an interest in what?
The police station.
Okay, what sort of interest?
A public interest.
A public interest,
Yes.
okay.
Do you mind identifying, please?
I'm PC Door, Charlie Delta 911
Okay.
from Lewis Police Station.
Can I help you with anything?
You're sitting in a public place, but I need to understand your motivations in filming a police station.
Okay.
Obviously, there's obviously a security concern here, isn't there?
Right.
Of people filming police stations.
What sort of security concern?
Well, I'm sure you can work that out for yourself, can't you?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Could you
Well,
care to explain?
Well, you say to me you've got an interest in the back gate of the police station.
Yeah.
So what is that interest?
It's a public interest.
In what way?
The public
why-
are interested.
The public interested in the back gate of the police station?
Yeah.
Footage starts with the auditor quietly recording the rear entrance of the police department. An inquisitive officer walks up right away, questioning the reason for filming. The auditor mentions it's just out of public interest, but the officer keeps pushing for an explanation. Right from the start, the familiar friction appears. Officers treating recording as suspicious while the auditor points to his legal rights. When identification is requested, he refuses, noting that he hasn't broken any law. This moment sets up the larger confrontation ahead. The police are looking to assert control while he stands his ground legally.
And why would that be?
Because the police station is paid for by the taxpayer, so I have a right to come and film it.
Okay. All right. And who are you?
I'm Pinnock.
Pinnock. Okay. Have you got any ID, Pinnock?
No, sir.
None at all?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to blow that in your face.
Okay.
Forgive me.
You ain't got any ID on you at all?
No,
Nothing with your
sir.
name on?
Why would I need to provide ID? Am I committing an offence?
Oh, potentially, yeah.
What offence
Yeah.
might that
There are offences under the Terrorism Act.
be? Right. I don't see how...
Called like hostile reconnaissance.
Do you believe that this is hostile reconnaissance?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to establish that, aren't I?
Well, you need to be pretty assured and confident that this is hostile reconnaissance before you start.
I'm investigating now, aren't I? That's why I'm asking you questions.
Would somebody that would be doing hostile reconnaissance film a police station in broad daylight?
Potentially, yeah.
I don't think so.
At this point, the officer ups the seriousness of the situation, mentioning hostile reconnaissance, essentially implying the auditor might be gathering intel for terrorism. The auditor challenges that notion, questioning whether any actual extremist would openly record in plain daylight. It's a logical argument, yet the officer keeps insisting on treating it as a possibility. This shows how quickly suspicion can jump from nothing to something extreme. The auditor points out how inappropriate it is to make such claims, especially when he's standing on public land. The interaction underlines how unclear security fears are often used as a pressure tactic.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, well, that's what we need to work out, isn't it?
Okay, and what if we can't work it out?
You're happy to give me your details?
No, I'm not going to hand over any details.
You're not going to hand over your details?
I'm not obliged to, officer. I'm a member of the public. Like, saying things like hostile reconnaissance is a bit...
You're a member of the public. And
It's a bit far-fetched, officer. Like, I'm here conducting a lawful activity. As you mentioned, I'm in a public place. So to be saying such things is it's a bit distasteful.
Well, it's not distasteful. I'm just doing my job, aren't I?
But I'm here recording from a public place.
Yeah,
you don't really
I'm
have
not
any
saying- I'm not saying
jurisdiction.
you're in a public place, okay? But I'm just trying to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. That's
Okay,
quite
well,
reasonable, isn't it?
Rest assured, it's not hostile reconnaissance. Do you think that this is a valuable valuable target for those that would want to do hostile reconnaissance?
Could be, couldn't it?
I don't agree.
Okay. So why won't you give any details?
I'm not obliged to give details. I don't just give my details to strangers. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence, I see no reason as to why I should hand over
As I
details.
explained to you,
Yeah,
I'm trying to work out what exactly your motivation is here.
there's no ill intent.
Okay, you're telling me that. I'd like to know who you are.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you who I am.
It makes it a little bit more suspicious then.
Not really. I'm a member of the public. I don't just have to hand over details because you say so. Come on, like, that's not how these things work.
Well, so I'm just trying to establish what is going on here and who you are. So it makes life a lot easier, doesn't it?
The exchange carries on. The auditor holds firm and refuses to give any personal information, reminding the officers that he's not legally required to do so. The police push harder, arguing that his refusal alone appears suspicious. This is where the tension escalates. Using a lawful right is suddenly portrayed as proof of misconduct. The auditor maintains he's being open, standing in a public space with his face visible and clearly stating his purpose. But the officers aren't satisfied with explanations, they're looking for obedience. This scene reflects the core of auditing, lawful defiance coming head-to-head with authorities' urge to control.
Member of the public, filming from public.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Are we happy with that?
I'm not particularly happy at the moment, no.
All right, so how
I'd
do we...
like to know who you are.
Well, you're not going to find out. I don't carry ID.
But you could tell me who you are.
I'm not going to. So how do we proceed?
It's difficult, doesn't it?
Not really. Like, I'm not committing an offence.
It's raised alarms. You hear recording the police station has raised alarms, which is what's called us out here. So obviously people are concerned that you're recording the police station, which is why we're here, which is why we're trying to find out what your intent is and who you are.
Okay, what could I possibly do with this footage of the police station?
We don't know. A number of things happen in the world, don't they? So if we get called to a call that's a suspicious alarm, which is you recording a police station, which doesn't happen quite often.
Right.
So now my colleague's trying to ask your name so we can just clarify who you are. So we don't know who you are. You could be known to us for a number of reasons. We might not be known to us. But we just need to work out who you are. But you're refusing to tell us your details.
That's right. I don't see how this is suspicious. Like what?
We've been alerted to you recording the police station because someone's deemed it suspicious.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, PC Captain. I work at a loose police station.
All right.
The officers mention they showed up because someone reported his filming as suspicious. The auditor replies with common sense. If he had bad intentions, he wouldn't be doing it in the open while interacting with law enforcement. Rather than accepting that, the police flip the logic, suggesting that being open could itself be a disguise. By now, the circular reasoning is obvious. Whatever the auditor does or says can be interpreted as a red flag. This exchange exposes the classic trap of auditing. Legal conduct is rebranded as a possible threat.
I think someone that may have ill intent wouldn't come and film openly in broad daylight and engage with you.
Don't know that.
I told you it's for matters of public interest.
But in what sense?
The public are interested in seeing police stations and back gates of police stations.
But why would they be interested in seeing the back of a police station?
I can't speak on behalf of the public. I'm just here to film.
So you do not see why that's a bit suspicious for us?
I don't think so, no. I feel like someone that would have...
recording a security building.
Is it not a secure building?
Yes, it's a security covered.
So what could I possibly do with my camera?
Do we?
Well, if you don't know, then...
It's not what you can and can't do with your camera, it's what you can do with that recording.
What could I...
It's passed on to you. My colleagues already explained to you.
This can all be seen on Google Earth, though. If I had those sort of intentions, then I wouldn't be giving you ample opportunity to come and engage me. Hypothetically, someone that would have those intentions would probably go on Google Earth.
We don't know that, do we?
Oh, well, logic would dictate that.
Not necessarily.
This is very overt in front of your face.
Yeah.
You know, I've explained I'm filming from a public place for matters of...
And we've explained our concerns, which is why we...
What are your concerns?
The fact that you're reporting a police station. We don't know why. All you're telling me is a public interest, but interest for what reasons?
People want to know how their tax money is being spent, upkeep of the building. The taxpayer pays for the police service, for the building.
Yeah.
So any member of the public has an obligation to come and film from public. I don't appreciate, things such as hostile reconnaissance and stuff.
That's just concerns that we have. If members of the public or someone has alerted us to a male recording in the back of the police station.
The situation heats up when a sergeant steps in, applying more pressure over how uncommon the filming appears. The auditor points out that the police are funded by taxpayers, making public recording a legitimate form of oversight. The sergeant, however, argues that not providing personal information is itself a reason for concern. This is where the boundary is crossed. Someone exercising their rights is being pushed into surrendering them. The auditor calmly notes that platforms like Google Earth already show far more detailed images. His steady demeanor exposes just how weak the officer's justification is.
And it's just one of the things that will cross our mind. So we're not necessarily saying that's what they're doing, but actually we've got a right to...
Yeah, you're well within your right to ask me questions, but just alluding to things like hostile reconnaissance, I don't think is a good direction. But am I free to go?
My colleague's just talking with our supervisor. I don't know what they're thinking about.
So am I free to go?
I mean, I haven't been engaging with you. Mainly my colleague has. He's wanted to know your details. So if you're refusing to give us your details.
Yeah, I am.
So what are you going to do with the rest of your day?
Whatever I choose. Do I need to account for what I'm going to do?
Of course you don't. But
all right.
The likelihood is if you come back and record the police station, we will come out and talk to you again.
Okay, well, I'm just here. Like, this is what I'm choosing to do.
Okay.
So am I free to go?
What are you doing?
I'm just filming.
Filming what for?
Matters of public interest.
Matters of public interest. And what brings you here?
To film the police station.
But what for?
The public are interested in things like this.
So what do you do with your videos?
They'll just use it for my own recreation.
So, tell me what you do with it.
I don't need to tell you.
Just interested to know.
Okay, well.
So who's asked you to come?
Nobody, I've just come at my own discretion.
Have you been here before?
No.
Any other police stations?
No.
So what is it about Lewis that's drawn you here?
Nothing, I just happened to be here. Just thought I'd do a bit of sightseeing, photography, public photography.
Okay.
Would you mind identifying yourself?
Sergeant Bowery.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Like,
I'm just curious as to why you're here, that's all.
okay, like, rest assured, I've made assurances. There's no ill intent. I'm just a photographer. This is what I've chosen to film today.
Yeah.
Are we happy with that?
We can't really back that up, can we? Because we don't know who you are.
And to verify that before we...
You don't have to verify anything. I'm in a public place.
Details, it might help us.
I'm not going to give any details, though.
Well, that kind of just raises suspicion, doesn't it?
Why? What's suspicious about this?
Because nobody else, for the entire time I've been working here...
Okay, well, there's
that raises suspicion.
Well, there's a first time for everything. I mean, I don't need to...
Trying to hide your details, which also raises suspicion.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I don't have, I'm here in public. My face isn't covered. I'm not trying to hide anything. I've explained to you why I'm here. I don't feel like I need to account for my presence.
Okay, mate. Well, look, this is very, whether you think it's all right, this is very unusual circumstances.
Okay.
And you're not giving us your details, which just raises suspicion.
Okay.
You're filming a police station.
I understand.
You're freely admitted to us, okay? So this time you're detained for a search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm PC Door for Lewis Police Station, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you explain to me the grounds for the search?
See how's it
I'm not going to obstruct. Can I
Okay.
put the phone down?
Can I hold it?
I'll just put it down like this.
Sure.
Yeah.
In the end, the officers choose to take action. Even after the auditor explains himself, they declare that he's being detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. This marks the peak of the situation, the point where lawful recording is elevated to a terrorism concern. The auditor demands that they give valid grounds, but the officer moves ahead regardless. This moment clearly captures the tension between public oversight and government authority. What started as simple filming concludes in a legal escalation.